O Allah, the most merciful and compassionate, we gather here in the blessed month of Ramadan seeking your guidance, forgiveness, and blessings. As we embark on this spiritual journey of fasting and devotion, grant us the strength to fulfill our obligations and the wisdom to navigate the challenges that lie ahead. Ya Allah, bless us with steadfastness in our faith, sincerity in our worship, and humility in our actions. Grant us the ability to reflect upon your words and to embody the teachings of Islam in our daily lives. Help us to strive for excellence in all that we do, seeking your pleasure above all else. Amin. Ramadan, the 9th month of the Islamic lunar calendar, holds immense significance for Muslims worldwide. It is a time of spiritual reflection, self-discipline, and increased devotion. During this sacred month, Muslims fast from dawn until sunset, refraining from food, drink, smoking, and marital relations. Beyond fasting, there are several daily habits that every Muslim should incorporate into their routine during Ramadan to enhance their spiritual experience and draw closer to Allah. Suhoor, the pre-dawn meal consumed before the start of the fasting period during Ramadan, holds a significant place in Islamic tradition. It is considered a sunnah, following the example set by Prophet Muhammad, who emphasized the importance of partaking in suhoor before beginning the fast. The Prophet Muhammad said, "Partake in suhoor, for there is a blessing in it." Bukhari and Muslim. This guidance underscores the spiritual and physical benefits associated with observing this meal. The timing of suhoor is crucial, as it must be consumed before Fajr, the dawn prayer. Muslims wake up during the early hours of the morning to prepare and enjoy this meal before commencing their fast for the day. Despite the early hour, suhoor provides an opportunity for believers to nourish their bodies and fortify themselves for the day ahead. From a nutritional standpoint, suhoor plays a vital role in sustaining energy levels throughout the fasting period. The meal typically consists of wholesome foods that provide lasting satiety, such as complex carbohydrates, protein, and healthy fats. Dates, a favorite of Prophet Muhammad, are often consumed as part of suhoor, followed by a balanced selection of foods such as grains, fruits, vegetables, and dairy products. Beyond its physical benefits, suhoor holds spiritual significance for Muslims. It is a time of quiet reflection and supplication, as believers prepare themselves mentally and spiritually for the day of fasting ahead. Engaging in prayer and recitation of Quranic verses during suhoor helps set the tone for the day, fostering a sense of spiritual connectedness and mindfulness. Suhoor also serves as a communal practice, with family members often gathering together to share the meal before the start of the fast. This communal aspect strengthens familial bonds and fosters a sense of unity within the household. Additionally, sharing suhoor with others, such as neighbors or those in need, exemplifies the values of generosity and hospitality emphasized in Islam. Dhuhr, Asr, Maghrib, and Isha prayers, and recitation of the Quran. During the holy month of Ramadan, Muslims observe the 5 daily prayers, namely Dhuhr, Asr, Maghrib, and Isha, along with the pre-dawn Fajr prayer. These prayers are not only obligatory acts of worship in Islam, but also hold profound significance during Ramadan, serving as moments of spiritual reflection and connection with Allah. The Dhuhr prayer, performed after the sun reaches its zenith, marks a midday pause for Muslims amidst their daily activities. During Ramadan, this prayer offers believers a moment of respite and renewal, allowing them to refocus on their spiritual goals. It serves as a reminder of the importance of balancing worldly responsibilities with devotion to Allah. Asr prayer, observed in the late afternoon, signifies a transition from the bustling activities of the day to the quieter moments of reflection as the day draws to a close. Muslims take this opportunity during Ramadan to pause and engage in silent contemplation, seeking Allah's guidance and blessings as they continue their fast. The Maghrib prayer holds particular significance during Ramadan as it marks the end of the fasting day. The call to Maghrib prayer signals the moment when Muslims can finally break their fast, typically with dates and water, following the sunnah of Prophet Muhammad. This prayer is a time of gratitude and thanksgiving, as believers express their appreciation for Allah's sustenance and mercy throughout the day. The Isha prayer, performed after sunset, serves as a transition into the night and provides an opportunity for Muslims to seek forgiveness and guidance from Allah. During Ramadan, the Isha prayer takes on added importance as it precedes the Taraweeh prayers, special nightly prayers performed exclusively during this blessed month. Engaging in the Isha prayer sets the stage for the spiritual journey of Taraweeh, allowing believers to immerse themselves in Quranic recitation and reflection. Recitation of the Quran is another integral aspect of Ramadan, often referred to as the month of the Quran. Muslims strive to increase their reading and reflection on the Quran during this sacred time, seeking guidance and inspiration from its verses. The recitation of Quranic passages during the 5 daily prayers serves to reinforce the spiritual significance of these rituals, reminding believers of their duty to submit to Allah's will and follow the teachings of Islam. Self-reflection and repentance. Self-reflection and repentance are integral aspects of Ramadan, a month characterized by spiritual introspection and personal growth for Muslims worldwide. During this sacred time, believers engage in deep introspection, evaluating their actions and seeking forgiveness for past transgressions as they strive to strengthen their connection with Allah. Ramadan provides a unique opportunity for Muslims to engage in profound self-reflection, examining their thoughts, words, and deeds with honesty and humility. It is a time to assess one's moral and spiritual character, identify areas for improvement, and strive for personal growth. Through introspection, believers gain insight into their strengths and weaknesses, allowing them to cultivate virtues such as patience, gratitude, and compassion. Repentance, or tawbah in Arabic, is a fundamental aspect of the Islamic faith, emphasizing the importance of seeking forgiveness from Allah for sins and shortcomings. Ramadan serves as a catalyst for repentance, prompting believers to acknowledge their mistakes and turn back to Allah with sincerity and remorse. The act of repentance requires humility and accountability, as Muslims take responsibility for their actions and resolve to amend their ways. The process of repentance during Ramadan involves sincere remorse for past wrongdoings, a firm commitment to change, and seeking forgiveness through prayer and supplication. Muslims are encouraged to engage in heartfelt prayers of repentance, known as istighfar, seeking Allah's mercy and forgiveness for any transgressions committed knowingly or unknowingly. The act of seeking forgiveness is a humbling experience that reinforces believers' reliance on Allah's mercy and grace. Ramadan also offers opportunities for communal repentance as Muslims come together in mosques and prayer gatherings to seek forgiveness collectively. The atmosphere of spirituality and devotion during Ramadan encourages believers to support and encourage one another in their journey towards repentance and spiritual renewal. Through acts of kindness, charity, and forgiveness, Muslims strive to foster a culture of compassion and reconciliation within their communities. Acts of kindness and good deeds. Acts of kindness and good deeds hold significant importance during the holy month of Ramadan, embodying the spirit of compassion, generosity, and solidarity that characterize this sacred time for Muslims worldwide. Ramadan is not only a period of fasting and prayer, but also a time for believers to engage in acts of charity, kindness, and service to others, reflecting the teachings of Islam and the example set by Prophet Muhammad. One of the fundamental principles of Ramadan is to cultivate empathy and compassion towards those less fortunate. Muslims are encouraged to engage in acts of charity and benevolence, extending a helping hand to the needy and vulnerable members of society, whether through monetary donations, feeding the hungry, or providing assistance to those in need. Acts of kindness during Ramadan serve to alleviate suffering and promote social justice. The act of giving charity, known as sadaqah in Arabic, holds particular significance during Ramadan, as Muslims believe that charitable deeds are multiplied manifoldly during this blessed month. The Prophet Muhammad emphasized the importance of generosity, stating that the best charity is that given in Ramadan. Tirmidhi. By giving generously to those in need, believers not only fulfill their religious obligation, but also experience the spiritual rewards and blessings associated with acts of charity. Ramadan also provides opportunities for Muslims to engage in various forms of community service and volunteerism, contributing to the well-being and welfare of society as a whole.